Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here.
We got Dewar's 15 and we are coming at you live from Area 51 or
Also known as my unfinished basement.
Studio B.
Boom, soon to be Scotch Bar.
Let's test it.
Test it. All right, so we're sitting here. This is like a sawhorse.
This is a nice finished, this is your bar top right here.
That's right. We got trim pieces in here that are being worked on.
Sawdust.
That's right. There's dust. There's a lot of sawdust around here. Now here's
This has been under construction for a while.
Yes. It hasn't quite been a money pit. It's been a stalled build.
Now, did you hire a professional?
He is a professional. I know. Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's professional. He speaks Spanish.
Is he doing this on the side?
Originally, no. Currently, yes. Yeah, I'm under what's called contractor problems. Great
Did
guy.
you pay like $500 to have your basement finished?
No. I can tell you it was $800 for the 2 rooms back there. That was still a heck of a deal. But the gentleman and his team started, and he had a mild stroke. And I didn't want to fire him or anything. He didn't have an on job.
That was December, probably.
That was November. Yeah, he told me you'll be done by Thanksgiving 2014. And in my head, I thought, December 2014.
Sure, had a little bit on there.
And still not done. But he had a stroke. I was with it. We decided we were going to wait. He did some cool stuff. Whenever there's wood that needs to be purchased, he actually has me purchase the wood, so I know there's no upcharging going on. There's no trickery. There's no shenanigans going on.
Shanahanigans?
Yeah, no. Hey. Now, Scott gives me a hard time on that, but I liked his work. We went with him, and now we're on a slow roll.
But this is the reason because you hired a guy.
Well, a team. He had 2 other
basement.
guys. He had 2 other guys with him, and that's perfect for this job. It's not like he's doing a mansion. Just saying. But here's the problem we're on. You want to know what I think happened?
Almost June.
I know. Here's what I think happened. Well, he just came back about a month ago. I believe while he was out of work, his other helpers got employed elsewhere. And he's still not 100%, and I think that's the problem. Because I've seen different guys come in helping him. He doesn't have his original crew. That's my belief.
When this is finished, we will see a dark wood. All this around us will be dark wood.
Yeah, stained chestnut. I mean, it's going to be very dark. We're going to do an all wood top with like an acrylic coating on it. This will be bar height. The lighting's already in. I got everything done that I possibly could get done when he wasn't here. And I'm about ready to do some tiling.
And you will have whiskey bottles from wall to wall.
Boom, this whole thing is going to be covered. We're going to have a little micro fridge under here, an ice machine, a sink over there. Yeah, this is going to be, it's going to be awesome. So that's the other thing I liked. Everybody else just wanted to go with a cabinet maker, which is okay, but suppose I'm getting custom done cabinets. So for about the same price. All right, so.
For about the same price. Of finished cabinets?
Yeah, usually it's much
true,
cheaper
yeah.
to go with a company that
custom
just
cabinets
builds
are gonna
them.
be a lot
Right,
more.
and these are going to be hand built like on site to my specifications. So
Now this is Dewar's 15 blended. The Monarch, true Scotch. And this was, I believe, sort of a special edition that they had, or a limited edition that they did towards the end of 2014, actually. I want to say September, October, somewhere in there is when they released this. But it's made from specially selected single malt and single grain whiskeys that are at least 15 years old and have been matured in a variety of oak casks, including sherry and bourbon. And then once they are blended together, they put them back into vintage oak casks for several months to marry the whiskeys.
the nose, I got a little, it was a very subtle, kind of a sweet and floralness. It didn't give me a whole lot of, hey, this is what's coming. And neat, I get a good malty flavor right off the top.
I can smell the malt. I get a honey sweetness on the nose, and I get light fruits, i.e. like a tangerine, something like that.
Right on. Yes, that's in the taste as well. Layered in with this maltiness is definitely a fruit of that, like a tangerine. I was almost thinking almost a peach.
Yep.
And then there's some,
Peaches.
I don't know, like drizzled, almost like the kind of sugar drizzle that you'll get on top of a cinnamon roll or something. I get that kind of sweetness right at the end. So it goes down very nice neat. I'll do a little bit of water here.
And I think it's probably 40% without looking, which is standard, I think. I do get just a hint of, it's a cousin to the Dewar's 12 year, which is a really smooth blended 12 year Scotch.
I would love to have them head to head because I don't remember the Dewar's 12 being as malty in its flavor.
No, I don't think so. And it is 40%. But yeah, that would be neat. We'd do a head to head with the Dewar's 12 year to the Dewar's 15.
Right. That'd be a great one.
I do have in my notes, and I'm still getting that there's a light spiciness to it. Very light, very faint. For as sweet as the nose is on it, there's still a little bit of spiciness in there that I get.
I'm not getting it now, but with that spiciness, I had what I put was like a hint of a little bit of sulfur hint in it. And I don't know if I'm getting that now, but that's what I have in my notes from my original tasting.
I get a sugar sweetness to it. The citrus is there, those light fruits. I get the oak, and I get a smooth vanilla taste to it.
I'm not getting the vanilla. I'm getting a little bit with that water, getting a little bit of that sulfur. Like you said, that smoke, not a bad flavor. It's not like the peat or anything like that, but it's just something kind of hidden underneath. It's right tucked in with that maltiness.
I'm looking.
Delicious.
I don't get any smoke at all. Maybe just a very faint hint of like the Craigellachie sulfur.
Exactly. Sorry, took that in. It's exactly, but much more subtle.
Yeah.
Very subtle. I mean, I really got to tease it out. And if you inhale after you swallow, you'll kind of get it a little bit in your aftertaste. It's tucked in there with the maltiness for me.
It's very good. It's very smooth. Very light. I would say this would be a good beginner's, or for someone that hadn't drank a lot of scotches, it might be a good one to introduce them to, but it's a little bit higher in the price point.
Well,
In our parts anyway, these are around $70.
yeah. It's got a long finish, which is the same thing in common as my trim carpenter. So it's just going.
No, he just got a long, slow,
just a slow roll to it. This has a slow.
He hasn't even finished yet. You can't say he's got a long finish.
It's in progress. It's like this.
This might be done Christmas of 15.
My marriage might be done by Christmas of 15. If it takes much longer than July, we'll be getting a different trim carpenter.
What's your malt mark?
You know what? Oddly, I'm going to have it I got it at an 89.
No.
I've got mine at an 89. So
Mine is
he's
close.
changing.
Yes.
Mine is still 89.
I was thinking I had an 88, just one below it. Good. What about, now it did say that there was some sherry. Do you get any sherry?
You know, I think that was one of the things that in my notes I put that I wanted to come back to this and try it some more times because I am not getting any sherry that I'm picking up.
Yeah, I don't get any sherry notes to it at all.
Right, I'm looking, I think the first time I tried it, I was looking for that plum raisin and I don't get it.
No.
So,
I mean, and maybe that's the combination of that with the bourbon.
well, maybe that's the
casks and stuff that
tangerine.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah. Because I'm tasting for it, but I don't really get any. There's definitely no sherry bomb here. It's not prevalent. It's not in your face. I don't pick it up at all.
No.
So,
Nope.
and
Now, it
that's-
could be in there, and that's like you say, that's what's combined
Sure.
into some of the spiciness, maybe, like you say, some of the notes of some of the fruits that's in there. But definitely, I'm not getting any, the sherry is not outright in it at all.
And I love the maltiness of it and that tangerine flavor, definitely. So, all right. So, hopefully, at some point in time, you're going to see us down here to finish the bar.
Professional contractor.
Boom.
Do it.
So, what's happening? He's professional.
Sure.
Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.
Dummies.